Well, hello my beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you can see, I'm in a different location. I've gone to visit my parents for the next couple of weeks, so I will be here for a couple of weeks and then I will go back to usual. So I'm not changing my setting in any way, just for the time being, so please bear with me. If you feel like you're not in a twin flame connection, this is not your reading. I have done a singles read a couple of days ago, so please refer to that. Now let's get straight to your twin flame reading, my beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Ooh, we have True Gem. We have Gifts. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know for their highest good? Can you please, ooh, that one's quite an energy I'm picking up here. Soulmate, yeah, very, very strong, energized frequencies coming through right now. They've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding this twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their greatest good? For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards. I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way. Please fast forward during those moments if they go on too long. Now I'm also using, I was using a Mirror's Love Oracle and I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to gauge what they would like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding twin flame energy? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. We have True Love. Okay, they've asked me to be silent for a moment, so I will. 1 minute, please. Okay. So we have true love, heart-to-heart conversations, passion, and pay attention to the red flags. Okay, we're going to start with the first one. It's True Gem. Now, I'm getting an energy that this is your heart, my beautiful Cancer. Your twin flame recognizes what a pure heart you had, and they recognize that you were a true gem, and they really messed up, is the energy I'm getting here. Now, also I'm getting an energy of you and your twin flame. Both of you have quite a hard exterior, quite a hard shell. To chip through, to get through to this beautiful heart of yours, you've got quite a barrier. Now, as we're dealing with twin flame energy, this can be mirrored, so it could be vice versa, but I'm getting an energy here that both you and your twin flame mirrored each other when you met each other, that your boundary was very high and so was theirs. It takes a lot to chip through this person's hard exterior to get into how they truly feel. They don't let everybody in, and nor do you, Cancer. So when you met this person, you may have received like an undercurrent of energy where you felt like this person was a diamond in the rough. And you may have even seen this person. It's interesting. They're giving me the word project, so I was about to say projects. It feels like this person was quite a project. Now, you don't want to change a person. That's not who you are. I get an energy from you that you let bygones be bygones. You actually embrace people who they are and, love them for what they are. There's nothing about a person that you'd rather change. But this person was quite a difficult energy. And you may have been able to see through the tough exterior, and that this person was quite a project to people. People see your twin flame as a bit of a project, in that there's something here that needs to be changed about this person, but they have to do it themselves. And I feel like this is a very stubborn energy. Now, this person is obviously perfect the way they are. We don't all come perfect, so we all have flaws. I'm not saying that you want to change this person to make them better. There's something about this person, their mindset. They need a new perspective on things. Okay, and you may have. Okay, I want to give it to you this way, that people see this person as hard work, difficult to deal with. Okay, there's something very stoical is the word they're giving me. Something very, yeah, this hard shell they've got on the outside. Nobody really gets in, but it's also a kind of energy of it's their way or the highway. They may even take people's advice, but still do it their own way anyway. Now, you saw beneath this. You could see that, because I feel like a lot of people kind of abandon this person because they're so hard work. They're like, you know what, I don't need to deal with this nonsense. This person's just too much. But you saw through this, and it feels like this person is a project. That's what they keep giving me, the word project. Now, perhaps you even work on this with your twin flame on a project, or that's how you met this person, because they've actually given me the word project. I see black screens with white writing on it. It often gives me words that are relevant to your situation. So you saw beneath the surface, and you recognize that deep within, this person does, you know, mean well. They really want to love, but circumstances, I feel, perhaps from childhood, we're going to go deeper and find out, circumstances have made this person hard to the world, and they don't let anybody in. But I feel like you were chipping away here. I feel like this person, they have one little piece of them that is really locked off to everybody, including you, Cancer. But because you're so emotional and you have very deep connections with empathy towards people in general, you really tapped into this person's, you know, below the surface feels. And you knew, I get an energy here that you knew something was off, that was not to do with you, that this person, they're battling some sort of either inner demons or something from childhood that they don't really talk about. But you recognize that deep within, they are a true gem. And instantly, as soon as they recognized you, Cancer, they knew you were the person. Because you have such a beautiful, pure heart. You accepted them for who they were. And you didn't try to change them. But you recognized that in some way this person needed to be healed. And that your energy is very supportive, very healing and nurturing. That actually just spending time with you in your energy was healing in itself for this person. But there's something about this person where they've either been stung very badly before in the past with love, or there's something from their childhood that has made them not trust love. Because it's almost like they look at you, Cancer, and they may have even said this to you, you're too good to be true. That's the energy this person's, it feels like if it's too good to be true, this person is looking for the holes. They're looking for the reason not to trust it. And you didn't give them any reason not to trust this connection, but still they're suspicious. So it's really deep rooted, whatever this is that is in your twin flame psyche. It really feels like there's a lot of dark and light, and this person sometimes looks for the dark. Where's the bad thing that's going to come and ruin the good? Now, you may have also felt it for yourself because it triggered behavior in yourself. So it's mirrored behavior here with this twin flame energy. But they recognize you're a true gem there, but they had a question, which is, you're too good to be true. And it's almost like they couldn't believe their luck. I'm not sure what that's pertaining to. Well, obviously, because you're amazing. But there's something here where they couldn't believe their luck, but they felt like it's a lot of hard work to look after something so precious. Okay, this is what they're giving me here, you know. Okay, they're giving me a very precise scenario because they want to give you the energy that they're trying to describe, which is if you have two watches, two timepieces, okay? Now, one is something you picked up for, you know, like $12.99 in a store. It looked nice, you know, it tells the time, it runs fine, it's fine. And then you've got another watch that, you know, costs a lot of money, say, for example, $1,000 or something like that. And, you know, it's really beautiful, but it's ornate and it's unique. And, you know, you don't wear that watch everywhere. In fact, if you really think about things, you actually put that watch in a little box to the side, and you may bring it out on occasion, but you wear the $12.99 watch everywhere. Yeah. So they're giving me this energy that this person saw you as such a true gem that they wanted to kind of like have you away. Like, I don't know, it's like they saw you as their precious, you know, person, but they couldn't deal with the responsibility that came with having a relationship that was that precious, because they felt like if anyone ever stole that precious thing, because this is what this person, it feels like this person in the past, perhaps in childhood, has witnessed some sort of infidelity with their guardians or parents, or, you know, father or mother figures. They feel like it would destroy them. You are so precious, they couldn't afford to lose you. So they needed to take back the power because it made them feel a little bit vulnerable. And by doing that, it feels like they may have let you go. So they keep their ego and pride intact. Okay, it's almost like if you've got the precious watch, it feels better to give it away than it does to have someone steal it. Okay, so that's the energy I'm getting here. Now, it's very precise energy, so they're picking up on someone in particular. Now we have gifts. Okay, now, because they're just talking about watches, this person may have even given you a watch. And there's something here about, they're giving me, this person may have even given you a watch just before you separated, because the twin flame journey often leads to a separation. Just to let you know, that is the way it goes, so that one twin is always more spiritually aware than the other. So there is a separation period where the other twin who needs to evolve learns a set of lessons. Actually, both do learn lessons because they trigger each other. And once they come back into being, loving themselves and recognizing that they are, in fact, whole by themselves and that they love themselves fully, only then do they come back into being, learning and having that ascension and coming back together. But this person may have given you a gift, or you gave them a gift of a watch, because they're showing me this gift watch that they keep talking about. And shortly after, the separation period happened. Now they were giving me, it's like, it was a symbolic gift. It was precious, but it's like, time's up. I have to move on. It was a symbolic, understated gift, but this person was indicating now is not the right timing. But they wanted to give you this watch as an indication that they will be back when the timing is right. There's something about time here with this, and it may even be engraved, because they're showing it, they're turning it over now, and they're showing me this engraving. I can't quite see what it says, but it actually says something about it's like it's like a quote about time, and I know it's a timepiece, it's a watch, that's an obvious thing to say, but it really feels like it's about you coming back together when the time, either when the time's right, or, you know, divine timing or something like that. Okay, now if that's you, then there's something very precise in this message for you. But with this, I'm getting a secondary energy here, Cancer, and that's after the separation period, you may have felt completely bereft and lost. And I'm getting an energy here that Spirit has been calling you to look at where your gifts are, the gifts that you've been given deep within your heart. You have a lot of empathy. You may be going into some sort of work situation where your gifts of, you know, kindness, nurturing, supportive energy is very helpful, and is an asset to a work situation. Perhaps you're going for a new job or something. You may even be exploring things like painting. Oh. Well, that's very precise. They just said crocheting. I think that's when you get a needle and do something. Don't quote me on it, I'm not sure, but they've said crocheting. Okay, so if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But it's about embracing the gifts that you have deep within you that came naturally to you. So you may have gravitated towards doing things that kind of like set you free in your mind, because when you're focusing on things like crocheting or painting or whatever it is that you have allowed yourself to explore naturally, you're living fully in the moment and not dwelling in the pain. So you may have seen it as some sort of cathartic process that you didn't even realize that you were doing, okay? But it's helping you heal. They just want you to be aware of that, this healing energy that is coming out of the box. Okay, it's like you're lifting a lid here and you're using your gifts to heal the situation and come back into being. Growth. Okay, it's a spiritual process here. There's a lot of growth. As you can see, there are leaves coming from this energy, and also butterflies. So it's a transformative energy. Your gifts are helping you transform the pain into something very positive. Okay, so it's just using that energy, and the spirit almost, well, they're giving me a they're giving me an image of someone being pat on the back. So I'm guessing symbolically they're giving you a pat on the back, saying, you know, you've transcended the energy, and you're learning through using your gifts and transferring that negative energy into something very positive and healing. Now, of course, we have soulmate. Okay, so this person, they knew from the very moment you met, the second you locked eyes on each other, this person was energized and knew that you were the soulmate. They may not have recognized it as twin flame, because I feel like this person, I feel like they're starting to ascend, but they may have not recognized the term twin flame. They call you soulmate, the one. I'm getting the one. They see you as the one. But this person was just not ready at that right time. They were, there was something in the way here, and I feel like this person, it may have been career. We're going to go deeper and find out what it was. But this person, very frazzled energy, okay? So I feel like they're really highlighting here, the second you and your twin flame met, it was very energized. You may have recognized the person immediately and known yourself that they're the person that you're meant to be with and find in this lifetime. But there's a period of uncertainty. They're really highlighting this period in the center there, where you're like, oh, maybe I got this wrong. Maybe they're not twin flame. You're questioning. There's a huge question mark. But they want you to recognize this is your twin flame. Now, we don't always have to be with our twin flame. We're lucky if we find our twin flame, but it is often a very painful journey, which leads to a lot of ascension, a lot of growth. But, you know, it's like growing pains. It is a painful and sometimes lengthy process. Some people work it out within a couple of months and they're back in being and they come together centered. Other people, due to the soul contract you made when you come to this lifetime, it may be a longer process. Now, we don't always have to wait for our twin to ascend. But just so you know, you have free will. But it looks like this person is overcoming obstacles. They want to, okay? Because as you can see, the bottom there, they're really highlighting that. This person tried to cut the cord, but they cannot. They recognize that no matter how much they try, it's true love. They want to be with you. They know that you're the only person for them. And it really feels like no one even comes close. They recognize that, and they may even start branching off now to even look into it a little bit more spiritually, because it feels like this person's like, no, it's deeper than soulmate. It's deeper. It goes deeper. I feel like that you may have felt like you've known this person before, because there is past life here, okay? And this person is starting to accept that sort of way of thinking, whereas before they may not have. Sorry, they're just asking me to look at this card a little bit deeper, so I will. 1 moment, please. They're giving me crocheting again, this needle. Crocheting. So, I mean, crocheting is making things, but could it be mending things? And it's like a needle and some sort of wool or something. So it could be symbolic of this person wants to mend something, but I'm really feeling like you or this person in some way is connected to crocheting. So yeah, that's all they're giving me with that. Now, as soon as I picked up this this card, this person is finding a way around the obstacles, and their obstacle is this barrier. They find it very difficult to connect to someone on an emotional level, and they don't even know themselves why the barrier is automatically up. It feels like this person recognizes that they are hard to deal with. They know they are, but they don't know why. And they appreciate the fact that you try to continue to get below the surface, because not many people do. Okay, but you're twin flame, so of course you would. Why wouldn't you? But this person is trying to find a way around the obstacles. It feels like this person's has come to a bit of a dead stop in the road. Normally I get an energy that this person could go round, but this person that you're dealing with, your twin flame, is stopping dead in front of this boulder, and this person wants to look at it. They want to know why it's there. They want to investigate it. This person's a bit of a thinker. Okay, normally people try and find a fast track around these things. They go, oh, right, well, there's a little space here, I'll just go around. Almost like putting a band-aid on something and moving on. Not your person. Your twin flame really wants to look at this, because I get an energy that your twin flame wants to come back together with you to have something more healthy, because they know that you're deserving. You're one of a kind, Cancer. That's the energy I'm getting with this, this true gem card and the true love. It's almost like they're showing me how original you are, how different from everybody else, and you go the distance. You're willing to look below the surface and see the subtext of a person in their psyche, rather than just writing off, them like everyone else does. Yeah, they've come to a stop in the road. I really feel like this person, it feels like it's not that it's devoid of love. This person just feels like it's been a bit of a barren land when it came to people showing them affection. Now, this may come from childhood. It just feels like they may have even said that their heart is stone, or they don't have a heart, or something like that. They were born without a heart. Is it the Tin Man? I'm getting the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. They're really showing me that right now. And, oh, that's so sweet. They're showing me the Tin Man, and they're showing me Dorothy. It's almost like you are Dorothy, and you really want to help. You really want to, help this person understand their journey also. They appreciate it. They really do. But this person feels like, unless they really look at this obstacle, then they'll never understand it for themselves. So I think they're taking themselves away to do a bit of a spiritual awakening here. Now, of course, we have true love, and this person does want to come back on in and be supportive, because I feel like there was an energy of this person. They only gave so much because they only had so much to give. They're giving me a sentence that sometimes Spirit gives me, which is, you can only meet a person as deeply as you have met yourself. And this person, they didn't ever want to look at themselves that deeply. It scared them, okay? Because they were scared to see what they would find. And actually, they're finding, now that they look at it, they're finding a bit of a barren land, and it is terrifying. So a bit of a soul, dark night of the soul energy this person is starting to look at. So they want to come back in because you deserve better, but they want to be healthy, okay? It says this is the romance of a lifetime, and they recognize that they blew it. So when they want to come back on in, they want to be healthy, and they don't want to blow another chance. Okay, so I really feel this person does want to come back on in and talk to you. This person, your twin flame, feels like, now male or female, this is not a gender specific reading. This person feels like they're a warrior by themselves, and they may have triggered this energy on you as well. You may have felt like this person felt like they didn't need you. They don't need you. I mean, and you may have absorbed this energy where you thought, well, I don't need you either. And you may have even looked at your own life and started to become even more fiercely independent than you were, because you recognize to be let down is the worst pain of all. And therefore, that's when the barrier starts going up and up and up, and it becomes stronger, and thicker and thicker, and it keeps people out. So this person feels like their whole life, even from childhood, your twin flame, and this may be mirrored behavior, as I said, triggered because we got that twin flame energy. It feels like life has been a bit of a battle, okay? To be heard, to be seen, to be felt, and this person feels like they've just been battling their whole life, and for what? Okay, but they just want peace, they want solace, and they found it in you. It's like you are your home, you're their pillow. That's a sweet way of putting it. They're just giving me, you are their pillow, that, when you're not there, they would hold the pillow in the bed, and it would be like they're dreaming of it being you in their arms. And, you could ask the question, well, they could have had you, so why didn't they keep you? But the energy here is they saw you as so precious, you couldn't possibly want them. It's too good to be true. You're going to hurt them in some way, so it's better to take back the power and walk away from something that's so good. So they may have, as I said before, they may have said, you deserve better than me, you can do better than me. They just push people away, okay? but they want to come back in and be more supportive. They're not very good at communicating either. The sword is pointed down, and they're really highlighting that for me. But their guides are guiding them through this healing process right now, because it is true love, and this person recognizes there's nobody like you. Okay, so yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. This person wants to come on in, and they want to discuss what happened in the past. They want to discuss this jaded kind of feeling where they find it hard to get excited about anything in life, or, you know, even if you gave this person like $1 million, and I know it's not about money, I'm just trying to pick something that's, people will go, oh my gosh, you're giving me $1 million? My life could change so much. I could, you know, help my family. I could do all these things. You know, even this person, if you gave them $1 million, they'd look at it and go, that's great. Thanks. They're really, you know, they're really kind of like unfazed by anything. Now, I feel like they've had some past life with you, but they feel very old soul to the point where they're just a bit distant when it comes to emotions and love, okay? Can you see this person's face? They're really highlighting this distance, you know? This person checks out, and they're wondering, what am I doing here? What is this life about? Why am I here? Does Cancer really love me? Does, you know, are they going to leave me, okay? And as a result, this person may have gravitated towards you at first, but then moved away, and you may have felt the shift in the connection and then overgave, because I get an energy of you being off balance and overgiving, which put the tip of the relationship even more out of balance, because you're trying to overcompensate and give this person love in order to heal them, or in order to heal the relationship in some way. And it led for them to just check out even more, okay? Because this person felt guilty for the way that they left it. There's a lot of guilt here. They recognize that they took you for granted, okay? Now, we do have passion, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I'm getting an energy, as soon as I picked up this card, Cancer, and I know that your sign is connected to a crab. Well, they gave me an image straight away of that crab just going back into its shell and just disappearing for a while, weathering the storm by hiding away. Okay, so they're again highlighting this card, the gifts card. Don't hide your light. Okay, get yourself out there loud and proud, show off your gifts. And by showing off your gifts, I don't mean in an egotistical way. Immerse yourself in what it is you love doing. And, you know, because once you love what you're doing, you actually raise your vibrations, and the energy shines through, not only making you feel good and attracting more abundance towards you, raising your frequency, but also you become more attractive in general. Well, your twin flame just feels the vibration rising and can feel the shift. And once you're confident in yourself and love yourself, they can feel the shift that you have risen to a certain frequency, and if they need to come back on in, they need to do some serious work to keep you, okay? So they just want you to be mindful about this. The passion with this person, obviously off the charts, but there's something here about it unbalanced the connection, okay? Yeah, it needs to be reciprocal. So we've got here, pay attention to the red flags. And again, this is they're connecting it to this passion where it's unbalanced. It says the signs are cautioning you. Now, as you can see, this figure here is really in protective gear. Okay, it's almost like she's wearing this netting around a hat. You know, like this has come up before. They're just giving beekeepers. You know, protecting yourself against stings. Nobody wants to be once bitten, twice shy. That's the cliched saying there. So be mindful of how you're protecting yourself. Of course, you know, protect your beautiful heart, but don't be so guarded that if you truly want to be with your twin flame, there has to be some sort of forgiveness or a conversation here that leads to a better understanding of what went on and why. And both you and your twin flame have to keep yourselves open to the fact that, yeah, love is about trust. Yes, you give your heart to another and say, I trust you not to hurt this. You are my everything, so therefore I would like to share this with you. and vice versa. So be mindful when it says pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to being so guarded that you don't let another person in, or let your twin flame back in, if that's what you want. As I said, we all have free will. But also be mindful of over-giving, because they're really giving me this off balance. You know, over-giving with your wonderful heart. Let this person come to you, that your twin flame comes to you. And they are coming. As you can see, there's like a ghost from the past there, coming on in with like a peace offering there, an apology. This person really does want to talk to you and apologize. Okay, sorry, they're just asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. Mayan. Okay, well, there's something here about, it's either Maya or Mayan. Perhaps it's some sort of Mexican kind of connection with the Mayans. Perhaps you and your twin flame went to Mexico or visited Mayan temples, or perhaps your name is Maya, because I can't quite hear what they're giving. It's like it's almost like it's a whisper, Mayan or Maya. If that resonates in some way, perhaps your person from Mexico, or you are, or if that makes any sense to you, then there's something in this message for you. Now we're just going to go and get a little bit more information about the energy we're dealing with. I'm using the White Witch Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have the Lovers, so definitely dealing with soulmate energy here, divine timing. But you do have a choice. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding this? Okay, here we go. So we have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy, because I can see the direction it's going in, and it's very positive. So we have the Lover's card. You have a choice. So this is Gemini energy, but propelling yourself forward, as it's the protagonist energy, you're really wondering when you hear from this person, because I feel like you will, this person wants to come in and discuss what happened, and they do want to apologize, but they give you a bit of a conundrum, because I feel like you thought it was never going to happen. You thought it was over. And this person comes on in and they want to talk about partnership. They want to talk of their deep love for you, and that out of anyone in this whole universe, the choice, they will pick you in a heartbeat every time, but they're working on some sort of issue, some sort of obstacle that stops them connecting fully, because there is a fear here, okay? And I feel like it comes from this protection. You know, they don't want to be hurt again. There's something from childhood where I feel like it's abandonment. They had to vie for someone's affections, and the person who was a guardian, or you know, someone who looked after them when they were younger, their foundations they felt was barren when it came to emotions. And so this person feels like a wave of emotion for you is suffocating, because they don't know how to deal with it, because they were not given it when they were younger. Okay, so you may have a question mark over this twin flame connection, whether you want to partner up with this person again, or and try again and try and work through some of the aspects. And also, this is the mode they're in also. I'm getting a double energy from this, especially since it's Gemini. I'm getting that two-way energy. They're wondering how they can come back on in and talk to you about, you know, the strength of two together and choosing you and being with you, because they feel like they made a mistake. They have huge regrets here. Okay, they made some bad choices. They knew that you were twin flame. They may have called it soulmate or the one. They keep saying the one, the one. They may have even expressed that to you, but how can you walk away from someone that you call the one? Well, when you have fear, fear makes you do some crazy stuff, okay? So this person really regrets the bad choices they made in separating from you, okay? But moving forward, there's an option here. You have to recognize that, as you can see, the heart chakra and the throat chakra, they're blocked off. So here, this person denied their feelings, and you may have done the same, because I'm getting this barrier between both of you here. You may not have spoken about how you feel. There's something that needs to be communicated, but currently there's blockages, okay? So it's something to look at moving forward, but it is this question mark. Who can ever come close to the twin flame energy? Once you've found it in this lifetime, can you ever partner up with anybody else? Because the attraction will be wonderful, but is it as intense? Is it as deep? So you may have some questions there. Really take some time out to listen to your thoughts, to your gut instinct, your intuition, because your guides are giving me, your guides are very close at this moment in time. We've got the wings here, either side, just by the ears, okay, where the ears would be, because as you can see, there's two faces here, wondering whether they should partner up as one, and there's that one face in the center. But the wings there are either side of the ears, so be mindful that you're being spoken to at the moment by your guides. You're not alone with this. But they want you to speak your truth when this happens, because there is an opportunity for rebirth. As you can see, the two snakes, when they're completing like a cycle here and they're eating themselves, there is rejuvenation here. So there is still the question mark on the table. Should you come back together? Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Now we have the Tower card. It's in the antagonist position. So there is a fear of change here. Someone is trying to, it's almost like this person knows that they have to do the work, but right now they're just looking at the obstacle. I just see them just looking at it, trying to understand it. It's almost like they're trying to delay it, because this person feels like they cannot overcome something unless they understand it. And that's where they're at right now. So they just want you to be aware there. Now, it's about the toxic cycles. As you can see, the circles are going around the eyes and everything like that, and pairing off. They're giving me this energy that this person's looking at the cycles that they have gravitated towards in their life, and how it all stems from the same situation, the same reason. And so they want to understand it before they actually are able to make the necessary changes. Okay. Yeah, this person, when you get the Tower in this position, because this is a resistance position, it feels like this person walked away from you because they felt like it was averting disaster. Because if they were with you and they gave you their heart, because their heart was actually fully invested, even though they may have joked about their heart is stone and they're the Tin Man, this person felt so deeply. It was all a ruse. This person was denying it. They wanted to distance themselves from it, but felt themselves falling for you really hard. And they felt like it was better to walk away to avert disaster. And the disaster for this person would be to lose you, have you walk away from them. Well, actually, they're giving me this energy of someone else take them. So I feel like, someone else take you away from them. So this person feels like they're not good enough. They've got some self-worth issues, but it stems from childhood, because I feel like this person's witnessed some sort of infidelity or something. There's some trust issue right at the root of this. Now we do have in the unified position, a brilliant card there, the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. Okay, so there is an opportunity to turn this whole situation around. Yes, it's a risk. There's a gamble here with the Wheel of Fortune, but it pays off because it's a lucky opportunity for you and your partner, your twin flame, to come back into being and make it right. After a period of growth, as you can see, there's a little figure in the center. The storm is around them. The cycle, the toxic cycle is swirling around them, but deep in the center, there's calm and there is growth. So there's spiritual ascension going on here, and Spirit is actually sort of airlifting you out of this situation and your person in order to put you back on the same path, so that you can have an opportunity to turn this around if you want to. So there'll be an opportunity, like the hand of fate will intervene in the situation. I really feel, Cancer, that you do not have to chase this person or seek them out. This person, your twin flame, is coming back towards you, and some sort of fated event will actually bring you together for a discussion. There's definitely a heart-to-heart happening here. Now I'm just going to go to the Light Seers Tarot to gauge a little bit more of the detail of what we're dealing with here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please, straight away, we have Two of Wands. So this person is definitely waiting for the right time. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Ooh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Exactly the same energy. I mean, they've just literally given me the whole story in these 3 cards. So this person is waiting for the right time to communicate with you and tell you, you know, they're trying to make a choice as well. It's interesting that you have 2 cards here, which are the choice cards. This person's waiting for some sort of results, or weighing up things in their mind to make the right decision. So they're having to make a choice, and it feels very much like, do they continue being a lone wolf and traveling the world by themselves, or do they partner up and actually give you this wand that has been laid out for you? They recognize that. No one else can touch that wand, is what I'm getting the energy of. That wand is only yours. And this person was wondering, do they go alone, solo, or do they wait for the right opportunity, the right divine timing to come back into partnership with you? Now they're indicating here exactly what the energy Spirit was giving me earlier, which is this person, there's something about rivalry or some sort of, they feel like they have competition, or could possibly have had competition for your love or your passion. This person, it is an obstacle that they've been battling for their whole life. Okay, when you get this 5 of Wands, they want to reach up and they want to be bigger and better than before. They want to come towards you, but they're in a current phase where, you know, they have to overcome these obstacles to reach up and achieve what they truly want to in this situation. Even when you look up the meaning of this card, it's about overcoming the obstacles and looking at people or rivalry or, you know, situations that are getting in the way of what they truly desire. So this person, as I said, still just standing there, excuse me, looking at what the problem is. And what's the problem? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, we got family issues here. When you got the 10 of Pentacles, we're always dealing with some sort of family, either broken marriage or family situation here, conflicts that led to some sort of loneliness. Someone or both guardians or parents did not invest in a happy connection with your twin flame. Now, because it's mirrored behavior, you may have felt this yourself, triggered both of you and spun you off into this separation, because often we're brought together in a soul contract to overcome obstacles, heal them, and come back together in unity. So they're indicating here what the problem is for your twin flame and what they're dealing with at this present moment in time in order to overcome it. Now, I feel like right now they're still just standing at it, trying to understand how the situation got so out of control that they had to, you know, they block everybody out, and how they can overcome it, because right now it feels like they don't know how to proceed. They know what the problem is, but how do they move forward? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know for their highest good? Just to let you know, I'm using the Fountain Tarot. The Hierophant, yeah. So it's definitely about higher level commitment in marriage. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh, we have 3 to end there. 7 of Coins, 6 of Coins, beautiful. 4 of Cups. Oh wow. Okay, it's giving me quite an energy here. I'm loving it. If you want to come back into being with your twin flame, this is the way that they want to go. They want to come back around, just to let you know. Obviously, you have free will. It's your call. The Hierophant. This is Taurian energy. This person is thinking about marriage. They're thinking about commitment. They're thinking about what they bring to the table and what you do, and also unlocking their inner power, because there's a lot of fear here. It's almost like they're opening Pandora's box to let it all out before they make this decision. But this person's definitely got, they've got marriage on their mind. They want to partner up with you and being in this pure committed relationship to the end of time, because this is about conforming. This is about expectations in terms of relationship. But they're seeking some sort of higher learning, okay? They may be reaching out to either counselors or to, you know, videos online, etc., to do some sort of ancestral healing on wounds, or, you know, I really feel this person is becoming a little bit more spiritual and learning things, but also it's number 5, and number 5 is about overcoming it's about obstacles. Okay, so this person wants to overcome the obstacles in order to partner up with you. So yes, there is a choice on the table for both of you, whether you want to come back into being, but they're indicating here that your person, your twin flame, does want to come back in unity and partner up with you, because it feels like there's nobody other than you here. Now we do have the 7 of Swords. So what is holding this person back? Well, the 7 of Swords is about, there's twofold energy. This person runs away. They run away from problems. They withhold communication because they don't know how to communicate. There's some sort of sabotage going on here, but it's deep rooted in this, whatever happened in their childhood. It's connected to some sort of betrayal or dishonesty. Okay, so the obstacle here is dishonesty. This person feels like when it's too good to be true, they're looking for the holes. They're looking for what could possibly go wrong. So this person, they give 2 swords and they keep 5 for themselves because they're very protective. Okay, so they give you a piece of information and they keep the rest of the information to themselves because they feel like if they gave you everything about them, you'd no longer be interested. You'd know everything there was to know about this person, and then the magic is gone, and then you would leave them. So there's a very deep-seated obstacle that has to be overcome. This person's just looking at it right now. But the overall outcome here, because we have the unified energy here, is 7 of Coins, okay, which is the 7 of Pentacles. This person is trying to heal, okay? They recognize that they didn't invest in the connection, so how could the connection have any growth if they were not investing here? And also, this person, I feel like they do want to repair what happened, but they're looking at the fact that they didn't put anything into the connection, and you may not take them back. But what they want to return as, they want to even out the playing field as it were. Sorry, bad English there. So 7 of Coins. They recognize they didn't put anything into the connection, or they didn't follow through on it. It was one-sided. You gave a lot and it was out of balance. And then we got the 6 of Coins. They want to put it back in balance, okay? They want harmony. They're hoping for harmony, a harmonious reunion to come back into balance there. And they want to be more generous with their energy, their time. They want it to be a reciprocal connection that it's give and take, okay? They want to keep all their family wounding. They want to put it behind them because it's holding them back. Now we do have the 4 of Cups. Now the 4 of Cups is in the reverse position. So this person normally, they feel really unfulfilled in life. Okay, they feel an apathy that has been with them since the beginning of their conscious time here on this earth. But they now want a new, they want to go in a new direction. They want to come towards you and offer up they want to offer themselves up to starting over, as it were. They want to come back on in. And it feels like they want to offer like one more opportunity to make it work. And not because it's like they're giving you a time scale, like it's my way or the highway. It feels very much like they want to be more fair to you. That's the energy I'm getting here. They've got a new perspective on it all. So that with this new outlook and recognizing that they can see why things were blocked and why they ran away from the connection and what got in the way, they want to come and talk to you and tell you so that you can see that the new perspective also, because they feel like you're the only person who really didn't give up on them, okay? So they're hoping that you could possibly see this as well. We're going to pull another card on that and get any final advice from Spirit. Can you please just confirm this 4 of Cups in the reverse? I know they want to come back in balance. Can you please clarify the 4 of Cups in reverse? What do they want to tell my beautiful Cancerians? For their highest good, what are they meant to see? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Just to let you know, they've asked me to be silent, so 1 minute, please. Okay, so yeah, they feel really stuck because they're not sure if you will take them back. There is this inertia. Their hope is kind of destroyed, so that they actually feel like they don't know how to approach the situation, but they're hoping for a new start here with this death card. But I feel like they think that they've lost you, is the energy I'm getting. Now, there we go. They want the new start. They're healing. Oh, wow. They're really unhappy, yeah. So, as you can see, they're just giving me, I wanted to know your twin flames' intentions, and we have the Fool card. So, in an ideal world, they would love to have a new start with you, and they want to take this big adventure of life with you. They want to be hopeful, but because of what happened in the past and the investment they put in the connection, they recognize that you could just say no. They want to turn it all around though, and they want this fresh new start with you. They want peace, and they're coming back into being. They really want to tell you that they've been healing. The Star card is about healing. It's also about, miracles happening. There is something, the hand of fate is stepping in, so please expect some sort of event that brings your twin flame towards you to communicate. Okay, and they're coming back into balance. But if that's what you've been hoping for, your wishes are coming true, because when you get the Star card, especially with the Fool card, if you want a new start with your twin flame, your wishes are coming true. Divine timing is at play, okay? So it's almost like the universe is currently spotlighting you and your twin flame's connection in order to turn it around, because the Wheel of Fortune is the overall energy here. This person is not happy without you. Okay, Nine of Cups here. There's also a little, it's kind of like a little warning here when it's in the reverse, which is don't try and rush it. Okay, there are no fast solutions to this when you get this. Don't be looking for quick results. This healing process will take some time, but I feel like your twin flame is hoping that you will take the journey with them and have patience with them. But it's your call. I mean, a lot of twin flames, you think, how long is it going to take for my twin flame to ascend? How long do I have to have patience? When is it going to happen? I can't wait my whole life waiting for this person. So you have to trust your intuition, because you know what is meant for you will never pass you by. So when this person comes back on in, and if you're in a position in life that you want to take that leap of faith, because that's what the Fool card is about, taking a leap of faith and taking a risk. And as you can see, Wheel of Fortune, there is a gamble there to be taken, but it will lead to something that's very abundant. The Star card is abundant, but they're giving me that energy. Don't rush it, but your person is definitely not happy without you. They haven't communicated it to you yet, but they're looking at this obstacle, just wondering, okay, how do I do this properly so that I come back towards Cancer and give them what they truly deserve? Okay, so they've asked me to leave it there, so I will. I'm just going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle card before I close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know for their highest good? Can you please guide them to any final messages before we close? I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much. Ooh. So I think they've given you a couple there. We have, oh my gosh, isn't that interesting? We got gifts again, but it's in the reverse. So exchanging gifts. So there's something about that. They showed me again instantly that watch, but there's something about exchanging gifts, and also about your gifts that you got to be sharing with the world. You got it in the reverse, so you need the protection message on that. But I'm just going to have a look. I'll show you in the upright so you can see it. Now, as you can see, there's a star here, and there's a cat. Okay, now cats are obviously very independent here, and this cat, can you see, it's very enchanted with this ballerina. This ballerina has been placed on a bit of a pedestal, a lot of beauty. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, but your person feels like you are this. You're this enchanting figure. Very unique, very beautiful, like a gift, basically. And they kind of wanted to keep you, as I said, in that box. People don't like to lose very expensive gifts, okay? So they'd rather walk away from it themselves. But there's the Star card, so there's healing here going on between both of you. Also, it is number 27, and when you reduce that 27, 2 plus 7 is 9, the Hermit energy, Virgo energy, where there's spiritual illumination happening here. You got it in the reverse, so we'll read that for you. And we also got to the sea. Okay, so this may feel like a time where you feel you're not sure about direction, because you have the choice here. That Lover's card is the opening energy. You don't know which way to go. Do you stay or do you go? Do you wait or do you move on? So there's a big question mark here, and you got to the sea. As you can see, I'll show you in the upright. This figure in the boat, they know the direction they're going in. They've got it all mapped out, but in the reverse, not so sure. Also, it's number 7, Cancerian energy, the Chariot. Change needs to happen so that you can both take action. And it's also about taking a spiritual journey to move on. But you got it in the reverse, so I'll read that for you. Okay, so let's go to exchanging gifts, number 27. Protection message. And it says, be careful what you pray for, because you might just get it and then realize that you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at because you can't pay the dues it asks you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode or in codependent dynamic or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. I mean, it clarifies this whole reading, even like me talking about the $1 million and the expensive gifts and the watch, everything. They've got it covered in this one card. Amazing. So no overgiving. This person will come towards you and they will prove to you that they're doing the work to come back in balance. But you will see that they actually want to be a giver and a receiver. Okay, but trust your intuition on that. Now, number 7, to the sea. You get the protection message for that. So, to the sea. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there's no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay at home and repair their nets. Okay, so be ready is what they're giving me. And also it's again highlighting the 9 of Cups. There's no rush here. Okay, don't be in any desire to have a quick fix with this. You have to see if you want to be in this, it's in it for the long haul. Now I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Ooh, okay. So we have the skull and crossbones. I hope you can see that there. I'll show it to you. This is connected to the Scorpio card, which is the death card, transformations. Big endings bring new beginnings, okay? So it's time to rebirth this situation and rise up for transformation. So you and this person are in the separation phase. So there's learning here that will bring peace eventually, but something has to, there is a necessary transition here. With this trinket. Where would you like this? They want it on the Wheel of Fortune because there is a turning point. Okay, obviously you have free will and it's your choice, but there is a turning point here. And we got the teddy bear. Okay, so again, they're again showing me this image of your twin flame holding a pillow like it's you. Okay, so perhaps there's a bear here. There's comfort. Okay, but also they're indicating this person, they were very alone as a child. This energy, something, you know, this broken family kind of a unit that they had. It's almost like they relied on their toy. That was their best friend. They may not have admitted that to you, but what they're giving me here is this person was quite lonely, okay? But they found comfort, and they're giving me this energy as well, you know, like in a cuddly toy. This person found a lot of comfort in you, and that you did not abandon them. You saw through it all. You chipped through the hard exterior to know and feel their heart. Okay? So where would you like this? Where would you like this? Where would you like this? Okay. They want it on the star card. Okay? Because the healing, they want to be comfortable. They want to settle down with a family or in a family unit. They want to belong somewhere, and they belong with you. So they're doing the work, but right now they're looking at this obstacle and trying to work it out. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, we'll leave it there. I hope something in this message resonated for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. As I said, in a couple of weeks I'll be back to normal, so I'm just in the surrounding for a little while I'm with my parents. So please bear with me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.